Yo, good day, good morning, good afternoon. Welcome back to the stream, folks. Glad to have you here. Railgun, hello. Nice day to code. It is a nice day to code, that is for sure. Start of the week, getting it done right. Do you know eCol42? I don't. I do not know eCol42. Hey, T-Torp, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you all for being here today. Hope you all had a great weekend and are having a good Monday so far, or are starting off your Monday. Flav Creations, what is up, dude? Welcome back. Yo, it's been a time, man. It's been a time. Nice to see you. Welcome back to the channel, man. I stopped getting up this early? Ah, well, there's your problem. There is your problem. We actually changed time zones as well, so now I'm on the Pacific time zone, PST in the US. So technically the stream should be starting 3 hours later, so now you don't have an excuse. I did. Yes, I did. All right. Just want to make sure we have everything set up here. I think we're good to go. Not in with me though. Nah, sorry. All right. So last week we started, or I guess today, well, shit, we're on day 28. My God, we're on day 28. Yeah, so we're making this app called Grüvee. It's a collaborative song playlist based on some social stuff with other people. So the whole consensus is you create this playlist with your friends. They post a song. You get notified when the song is created. Or the song is added to the playlist, and then you're able to comment on the song and do some fancy stuff around that. So pretty like simple idea for an app, but I think it could be a lot of fun. We're just using some new tech, using React Native, which should be a lot of fun. And today we're on day 28, which is exciting. Day 28. Hey, Phytron, what's up? The Grüvee it is, sir. Welcome. Yes. But last week we started working on this kind of to-do checklist thing for our songs view. So we're gonna keep going with that. We added the ability to do a swipe delete, but we're having some issues with our state and our like memory management. So we're gonna go ahead and make sure this is actually good to go. Get that properly set up, and then yeah, keep going down from there. And then once we finish that up, we'll move on to the rest of the actions that we need to apply for each of those sections. I need to get into using React and stuff. About to have an early alpha though. Oh, nice. Well, what are you making? So that's what we're gonna start off today. And for everyone's kind of new, we can go through this setup really. Basically, the way that we're starting this project is we're making the layout first, defining the UI, and putting mock data everywhere, and then we're going to go ahead and actually make a backend for it and fill it in. So essentially, you would come on something like this, whatever, log in with Spotify, boom, here are your playlists. You have the ability now to add some playlists here. Oh, I need to make sure to fix that. Let me note that down because I'm going to forget. This is fix modal centering. There we go. Oh, stream game with Java? Nice, man. Sounds fun. And you also have your list of songs here. And so this is what we're currently working on. And basically you have you press this and your comments will come down and you'll be able to see them, whatever. But we have this thing where you can delete. So currently if we delete this, nothing happens. But if you go back here, you'll see that we actually now have 2 songs left instead of 3. So in our parent, it's updating properly, but in here it's not. So we need to fix that to be good to go. Just a quick question, Redux versus Mobix, what do you think? So I don't know enough about it to be able to like give you a good answer. To be honest with you, I'm just using regular state management within React Native. And so we're also using hooks to do a lot of our stuff right now. But I think once we actually start building some real data in here, we'll probably end up using Redux. Probably. But we'll see how it plays out. Sorry I couldn't give you a better answer. Hey, what's up, Silly? Doing good, man. Welcome back. Nice to see you. Alright, so let's take a look. So pretty much we have our mock data set here, right? This has all our information for playlists and songs and whatnot. And we're holding state for that here, but I think in our song list view, we're gonna have to actually have the same sort of state. Yeah, I don't know how else we're gonna be able to handle it. So a quick fun thing, yeah, we're always fun side projects. We'll see what comes out of it, but wanna be able to get it to the point where people can use it. Dark mode, everything but my cam. Just turn off my lights. It's dark mode, for sure. Okay, so we pass in this action to do this thing. Where did I pass this thing into? Okay, so delete from playlist action, card item. Wait a minute. Wait just 1 second there. Card item. Take that. Oh, right, because we have to push into the navigation. Gotcha. We have the songs there, and then we go to our song list view here, which we have this thing here. Yeah. Reshab Deep. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the team, friend. So glad I have colored walls. Yeah, you get some light reflection, right? Is this Flutter? No, it's not. This is React Native. Thanks for the follow, man. Okay, so here in our song list, we're going to need to. Here is where we're going to need to hold our state, I believe. And then that's what we're going to set as our data source. And so we'll have to update this, and then we're going to have to update the parent view as well, which is kind of annoying. But I don't know any other way to do it, honestly. I can chrome key them out, but sometimes it gets my face depending on the lighting. Ah, yeah. Nah, I had a green screen for a little while, but I didn't love it. I liked it, but I didn't love it. I thought it could have been better. Okay, so I guess let's at least start with writing our state stuff. We can say, maybe we can say songs to display or something, and then it's set songs to display, And that's just going to equal to, what is this thing? Oh, I got to add them back in. Use state. And it's going to be use state of, I think we can do use state of songs that's passed in, and that should be good. If not, we're gonna have to use some hook stuff. Well, God bless delegates. I know, that's literally what I was thinking. I was like, man, delegates would have been really nice in this scenario. And I'm not entirely sure how that should be used here. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, I used to have one. It worked. That's why like this layout's kind of weird, because like the cam box used to be a green screen. Okay, so I'm just gonna look at use state. Okay. So if we do that, and then we do songs to display, we probably don't actually want to do it like that. We want to do probably the use effect, but you ended up using this. Yeah. Pretty much the same sort of layout. Let's say we did this, and then this was just an empty array to start with, and then we can do use effect. I think that's just right. Oh no, very much wrong. Is like this. I have a question regarding your actual job. What do you work on? So I work as a software developer with Xbox. That's my actual job. If you have a Windows machine and you have the Windows Store, that's the app I work on. Like the games section of that. What would I say if someone asked you that question? What do you mean? Would you be like, well, I'm not really sure. Or I made up something just super cool, super crazy cool. Okay, and I need to do set songs to display, and that's gonna be songs to display, and then spread songs. I mean, I can make something up. True. Okay, and doing this should show that it's actually going to happen only on that. Yeah, it should only happen on only on a init, or like when the component starts. I think that's what we need to do there. And so let's see if we get our songs at least. No. Wowza. No, that's not right. Songs to display. Use effect. Set. Oh, nice, Flav. Yeah, I mean that's exactly what I would say if I had those jobs. Oh, so you work on Windows equivalent of the Arcade App Store, pretty much. Yeah. It's the store for Xbox console, and then the one on Windows. I don't make any moolah. Hey, that's okay. You will eventually, right? That's cool. That's it's good to do that type of volunteer work, I'd say. Okay, we're missing something here. What did I miss? I just did songs. Let's see if it was that. Okay, it was. So songs to display, songs to display. My data should be coming in as an array. And then, ooh, baby. We do use state, right? And it sets songs to display, set songs to display, and then use effect is set songs to display. Right? It's the same concept here. Or we don't. I don't actually think we even need to spread it. We just need to set the songs. Because once we set the songs, oh no, it'll need to update though, I believe, right? So like, if I delete this, we also need to update our. We're not doing any action to actually remove it from from our songs list here. Yeah, man, no, it's really awesome, Silly. It's like, it's a great time. It's a cool team. Just finished college, so I'm wanting to try and shoot my dev off and see if I can stay at home work still because the dogs keep me busy. I have 13 dogs inside my house? Holy moly. Dude, that's a lot of dogs. Wow. That's like pretty awesome dedication. Okay, so here's what we can do. Inside this thing, we have our alert set up for when we do this, and we actually press delete. So what we're doing now is we're filtering this out from the playlist, like the playlist section. But we can also filter it out. We're gonna need to filter it out from in here. So filter out song from parent state. But let's also filter it out here. So filter out from current state. And so from this, we can do set playlists or set songs to display. And this will be songs. Oh wait, did I change this down here? Now I think about it. Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. So here we'll do songs to display dot filter. And so filter will return an array to us, right? And it will be song, as long as the song dot ID does not equal whatever we pass in here, which is item.id. Cool. So this will also set our new display and should refresh, and then it goes in here and it's like, okay, cool, let's go ahead and delete it from the playlist itself. Let's see what happens. Oh, well, this is why. Please hold. Oh, songs to display. That's it. I tried to do the action again. So now we go here. Let's delete that. There it is. Okay, so we have none there. We have 2 here. And then if I go here, delete another one. 1 song left. Awesome. Cool. So that was it. I'm gonna put like a, I guess like a to do here. It would be cool. Probably would make sense to do like a, add some sort of promise. So like if the first filter fails, let's not do the next one. Right, because then we're going to start running into a lot of race, or like really weird race conditions with this data, which would be no good. But that, okay, that does that there, which is awesome. And so the only other difference that we have right now is that in our playlist, we can actually go here and it has like this cool animation that comes through, right? Like this. So it would be really good to do that same thing. So I need to figure out how to do that because of the way that we have this set up now. I forgot what application you're using. So we're using VS Code right now. VS Code's our text editor. I hate promises in JS and even in Swift. I never tried promises in Swift. Or I guess technically, yeah, just like callbacks. I love them. They're so useful, man. They're great. I hate that is JS, isn't it? This is JS, yep. Yep. We're using, so React Native's a cross-platform, basically framework that you write everything in JavaScript and it compiles down to Objective-C and Java. Hey, Uncle Bill, welcome back, man. Yellow, y'all. Trademarked. Okay. Yellow, y'all to you too. Trademarked by Uncle Bill Doran. Welcome back, man. Nice to see you. I use Java mostly. Gotcha. Oh yeah. In Swift, there's a library called Promises. I did hear about that. I never actually used it though. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick commit on this thing because technically we're in like a working state, so we should probably get this working or like saved. Okay, cool. So I added a different delete from song playlist action thing here, and then playlist view. The last list 98. What is up? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Pixelogic team. Glad to have you here, friend. Why is it only the programs that notice that bit of Unicode? I don't know. But it's very noticeable. Like there is a trademark symbol there. We got you. Don't worry. I'm a huge fan of operation queues. I can see how that could be extremely useful. For sure, dude. All right, playlist view. We added another delete action thing there. Playlist actions, okay. And then we added this thing. I'm gonna remove that because that's working. I'm gonna also remove that because that is also working. And that. Cool. Then we have a song item. We deleted some stuff. What did we delete? Swipe cell, because we did it. Let's go. Songless view. Here we added a lot. Platform. Move out to swipe action to, oh, right. I definitely need to do that. Definitely need to do that. This was basically, we have our use effect, set our song data to begin with, and then some delete action stuff. Animated row we added in here now as well. Okay, cool. So we're getting there. We're getting there. And then sketch, and then components common. Git add, commit. Adding functioning, song, deletion, view. Hey, Evgen, what's up, man? Thanks for the 100 bits. Appreciate you, dude. Happy Monday. Hey, Evgen, I know this was a while back, but how did your talk go for your AR kit stuff? I don't think I ever asked you about it. Sorry, guys, had to check something real quick. It went well? Awesome, man. You get some cool interest from people. They're like, yo, what is this thing, man? Whoa, 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 whoa. I want to work on that. All right, so let's figure out this animation stuff and see what we can do. So in our playlist view, and I'm also going to need to write this down. I'm going to forget it. So move out. What was my comment? Yes, move out swipe action to common. And then we wanted to make sure to change playlist view to use animated swipe cell or animated cell template or component. Yes, want to make sure I do that. Project is going in slow mo at the moment, no spare time. That makes sense, man. It's usually how those things work, you know? Usually how those things work. Okay, so all right, we were looking at this so we could figure out the animation stuff. Let me do a quick search for use ref. That was in card item. Okay. Okay, so we needed basically this stuff set up. Let's do a side by side. So here, and animated swipe row. I don't think I set this up here. I did. Okay, cool. So we did a use state with our animated value of item height. Am I passing in the item height? I'm not. I am. I lied. Okay, item height's right there. And then what else? So show songless action. That's fine. We don't care about that. And then run delete. This was basically the method to okay, this is our animation that's going off pretty much. And so the only issue with this is if we do run delete, we need to pass in our action from our delete modal, right? So how are we going to do that? Because like if we look at this, I guess let's use the songless view. If we look at this, oh no, or the song item. Wait, was the songless view, right? That's where our delete action is. I thought it was. Yeah, confirm song action. Okay. This is where it was. So at this point, we create an alert to do it, right? But we need to run this thing. And we need to include that in our animated swipe row. So I wonder if on our swipe action, we're passing in the actual button to do that. I wonder if we pass in a flag to the animated swipe row that says something along the lines of like, is deleting, but then the run delete should also do the deletion for us. Did I do an alert here somewhere? Confirm delete playlist action. Okay, so I'm doing the same thing. It's just this does run delete action, which does that. Okay. Ear one up. Whoa, sorry about that. Ear one up. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Glad to have you as part of the Pixologic team, my friend. Thanks for being here. So again, this run delete is happening on press right there. Jabba 185. Thank you for the follow. And Golden Gun. Thank you very much for the follow as well. Glad to have you all here. Appreciate you being part of the Pixologic team. Thanks for stopping in. Because the only other thing I can think of right now is we can do a run delete. So run delete again on the alert. We do a run delete. That sets some prop. That's should hopefully, yeah, if that sets a prop, should do a re-render. It's just weird because this this is being triggered on delete, but then we want it to run the animation within the swipeless view. So it's either saying that we need to do something where we don't actually include the animation in the swipeless view, which kind of sounds like what we might need to do. Excuse me. You might need to run like a... That's the whole point of the animated swipe row, was to include the animation, right? So you would think. Hey, Golden. What time do you go to bed if you start streaming at 5:30? It depends on the day, but usually I'll be in bed between 10 and 10:45. I try to do earlier. I can't. So I can't go to sleep. Yeah, this is a weird problem. Unless we pass our alert action into our animated swipe row. But that seems kind of weird, right? Like, it's not like all of our... It's not like every animated swipe row is going to include a alert action. But I guess at the same time, you can also assume that it could. But okay, let's say we did that. We pass that alert into here. So animated swipe row would come in. So when that would still be triggered, we would still be triggering the that would still be triggering this thing here, which is our own on press right now. So this is essentially, this is where we want our animation to run. Swipe action, confirm, delete song action. That makes sense. That's what's being passed down, right? Right, sorry, that's the alert. So if this is the alert, that's on the swipe action. So that's when you tap the trash can icon, right? That's going to be called. Oh, dude. I don't know. I don't know how we can add that in here. It doesn't seem like it makes sense. I would definitely like it to be more, I would like the animation to be in here and not sitting in our list view, but I wonder. No, I don't think there's a way. What's up, Jannar? Welcome. So confirm delete. It's this thing here is really what's causing the problem. The alert. Because it's getting triggered by this on press. And so animation needs to go in here. If the animation goes in here, where do we put, how do we set up the animation to be reusable? I mean, we could, I guess, call it like animation delete component or something, and essentially you just pass in this thing. But even so, this is in an alert, right? So if this isn't an alert, how is that going to interact with our... Oh, well, yeah, we could set the... Yeah, these values. So we could do this. Hey, DK. Is the app done yet? Nah, it's not done. It's getting there, but it's not done. Man, I can't think of a good way to handle this. It's kind of bothersome. All right, let's... I remember seeing everyone make a to-do list online. Oh yeah? To-do lists are good, man. Code Visionary, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Pixologic team, my friend. Glad to have you. Thanks for stopping by. Wait, you're streaming at 6 in the morning? I am. Yeah, start at 5:30. Oh, you're making one of those? Nice, DK. It's not bad. It's a good thing to make. It's just it takes everything. It takes everything good about programming and puts it into one app. Alec is an absolute mad lad. Hey, I can't disagree with that. Dude, I don't know. Maybe I just have to do the animation. Well, then why did I make this thing? Support that stinks. Like, I made this so I can do the animation in here. I went to bed at 6 a.m. today? Oh my lord. Why so late, dude? Okay. I'm thinking maybe I can say on press is animating, right? That flag will be set. We pass in is animating to the animated swipe row. If is animating is true, we do this check here. It's animated view style. Yeah, this is the key here, is a swipe ref current manually swipe row. So if that is set to true, then this needs to run. It's pretty much what's going on. Oh, gotcha. Then it's suddenly 6 a.m. Hey, there you go, dude. I mean, that happens. It's a good thing that to happen sometimes. That looks nice, man. I like it. Good job. That looks sick. Looks sick. Oh man, I don't know what to do here, guys. This is kind of frustrating. I was considering offsetting the border the other way. Well, that's also a lot of work. Yeah, true. Hey, Poopa, welcome. Welcome, man. Talk us through the problem. Yeah, no, I've been trying. Okay. Yeah, maybe let's take it from the very beginning. So we have the delete animation here, right? So on delete, we do our fancy animation to slide us off the screen. Good to go. Nice. So now in our songs list, I want to do the same thing, but I don't want to keep rewriting this delete animation stuff. So I created this thing called animated swipe row, which is a component that should handle the animation for us. And so currently we have it set up, right? In our song list view. And so our animated swipe row takes in some value, takes in some stuff. It takes in two components that will show up properly, right? So we have the top one and then we have the back one, which is the actual action. But the problem is when I try to when I press on delete right here, this is being set up right here in my song list view. So the song list view holds all my animated swipe rows, right? And so, which is right here. But this delete action is happening on an alert. So on an alert, I press this, it would go ahead, run my delete action, no problem. But we don't get the animation. And the only way to get the animation would be to set the animation here, but then that bypasses the whole animated swipe row component. So my thought is, how can I trigger the delete? When I press delete on here, I need to trigger the delete, but I also want to say to my animated swipe row, hey, like I'm deleting you, so animate off the screen. So the only thing I've been able to come up with was set some flag here that says like is deleting, right? And when that gets triggered, when we set is deleting to true, it should be passed into our animated swipe row, which would be which would hook into something like essentially our actual animation, which is this thing here. And then run it. But I haven't been able to figure out a way to like hook that all up. Because the alert apparently is like, or essentially on top of our list view. If that makes sense, our song list view. Hey James, welcome. How's it going, dude? Yeah. So how? I'm thinking maybe another way. Because essentially in my animated swipe row, I want to hold my animation, but I want to call it within my song list view. Right here. That's pretty much what the, I guess, like, overarching problem is. Hey, doing good, man. Doing good. Happy Monday to you. It's been good. Just having some animation and I don't know what else. Just having some weird thoughts and issues here. It's not really issues, but architectural stuff. How are you doing, man? How's your day? She could probably help. She probably could. I plan on getting back into doing more UI UX design stuff. Oh, nice. Dude, that'll be sick, man. I definitely enjoy it, and I have seen myself like progressively getting better at it. So that's always cool. But I still have a long way to go and a lot to learn. So DM Filipenko, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Pixelogic team, my friend. Glad to have you. So you call the alert on delete calls removed from list. Yeah, exactly. So when you press the delete action here, this is what gets ran. That's what happens. Well, the problem is it's not being ran in our animated swipe row, right? So we would have to run the animation in here. You can also pass the delete action to the lower component. Yeah, but so if maybe pass the delete action to the lower component. And then trigger it from here. Hold on a minute. The only problem is, so this is where it gets kind of funky. Swipe action is its own component, right? So each item is a swipe action component. And then the animated swipe row is its own component as well. Oh, well, I guess that does take in the swipe action component, which already has its action. Because each animated swipe row is going to have a swipe action component. That's the whole point of it. So our swipe action component has our on press. On press is the action that it runs. So we might have to even pass that in. It's weird. It's really weird. Yeah, so I haven't tried implementing the flag option yet. And so this thing up here, again, animated swipe row should be the one doing the animation delete. Oh, awesome, dude. Yeah, 170 upvotes. That's freaking sick, DK. Nice. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did get a cycles notification. I got a couple in there. I updated the App Store screenshots the other day, so I needed to do that. Yeah, I don't think we could, because of how the action's being passed through. This makes me wonder, should the swipe action have the animation? I don't think so though, because we need access to the table itself, right? Or like the cell itself. Yeah, and another thing I realized. Oh, no, that's fine. Use ref is there. That should be good. Should be down like this. I have enough water today? I don't think so. Let's take a little sippy sip. Hey, Jannar, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Pixologic team, my friend. Glad to have you. Could use the deleting flag option and pass on delete animation callback that is called after animation is finished. Yeah, this code is pushed to Git. But so here's the thing, right? It's getting triggered by this alert modal. Or this confirm delete action, song action, is triggering the modal to pop up the cancel or delete button, right? So if that's getting triggered like that, how do we move that? How do we trigger that from the animated swipe row itself? Which is the parent that holds all of that together. The animated swipe row has a swipe action, which has an action that does this. So there's something not connecting in my brain with how like the delete modal button can be used to trigger something later on in here. Might have to try the flag option though. Yo, Hearthstone Novice, sup? Aloha from Germany. Aloha from Germany. Do they say aloha over there? Okay. What kind of live server tool for your smartphone do you use? Live server tool. You mean like when making apps and stuff? I mean, there's a lot. So I think you could do. There's a lot out there. Firebase is a good one. I mean, I've also made my own a tiny bit using Heroku. Should they say Guten Tag in Germany? No, I'm pretty sure it's Aloha. Pretty sure it's Aloha. My team does use Aloha. I love it. Aloha to you too, my friend. Maybe in a Hawaiian to German part? What's up, Dame TV? Maybe so, right? Alright, let's try to pass in some flag here. Saying like, is deleting. And let's see if we can make this thing work. I think there might be a possibility. I'm not very sold on it right now. So we can do const is deleting. Set is deleting. Use state is going to be false. And then when we come in here, we do set is deleting to true. We are from the DCI Institute. I started learning to be a full stack developer and try to make a smartphone app. Oh, that's awesome, Hearthstone. That's sick. And so how's it going? You having fun? Okay, so is deleting. We're going to do is deleting here. So we passed that thing. And so animated swipe row now has this flag called oh, we actually have that flag here already as well, right? So if we have is deleting here, we can do then within our can we just do this? Is deleting, right? We can just set it to whatever that is. Hey, Davy Jones, welcome back, man. Nice to see you. How you doing this fine Monday? So we pass in is deleting here, but do we even need this anymore? Maybe not. Maybe we don't. We're not even using set is deleting in here. So let's just remove that. Is deleting is going to be passing from our parent. It'll do this thing here. Do we have our styles? Yes. Is deleting and height. Shrink height. Okay. But now what are we going to do here? Now we need to actually run our animation. So here's the animation. So how do we now run this properly? Do we have to do a use effect, and use effect checks to see if is deleting, if this stuff is true, then we run it? I mean, that sounds right. I think it's worth a try. I don't know. Let's do use ref, use state, use effect. Totally, we try to build an app that's for meetups, and when you want to connect with someone that you have in our app, a nearby scan, and it's 10 seconds, you both can exchange digital visit card. Okay, cool. Sounds actually really awesome. And so how far in are you? You got a lot of work to do still? Okay, so swipe ref, okay. Set is, oh, we do have set is deleting here. But we don't need to do that because we're already using is deleting. So whatever is being passed in here. So swipe. Oh wait, hold up. I didn't even do my use state stuff yet, or use effect. It's going to be use effect. And then this is what we need. Oh, we are 7 people so far, and we have some issues right now to find something to check it on the smartphone itself. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, you got to do the native testing. That's cool, man. That's a lot of people. I'm sure you guys are gonna build something really, really cool. I'm just gonna comment this part out real quick. So menu swipe row. Oh, if item is last, yeah, we did that thing too. And then this thing runs here. That's okay. Don't really care about that too much right now. Let's just put log statements here. Call in some stuff. Or this is manually swiping row. Animated timing row. Something like that. And then I think this only should happen on a knit, maybe? I think. Let's see what happens. There we go. I want to see if we're at least getting things called back here or what. Ooh, wow. Yeah, okay. Oh, is last item. That makes sense. Let's just do true for now. And then we'll do false here for now. Or true here for now as well. Really, I just want to see if this works, and then we can do that stuff. Just in our class of 17 people, and we have always 3 to 4 total classes. Oh, wow. These are small classes, man. Ah. So, it did the animation. Wow. That's a little broken, I'd say. So the one thing we forgot is if swipe ref, so views effect here, more so if is deleting is true, else we don't give a crap. What do you mean? It looks fine. No one will notice that? I don't think so. Right? Like it looks like that's the proper setup. Cool. There we go. So now if I come here, it removes. Why does it remove all of them? Right? So now like, oh, wait, what? What? Whoa. That's a weird one. It's calling this though, right? No, it's not. So it's not even hitting our callback here. Manually swiping row. Let's delete this. Yeah. Huh. So it's not being actually called. Did you add is deleting to the dependency array? Is deleting. So what I did, I just did is deleting. I'm passing it in. I just thought that. Yeah, I guess the thing is it's not technically being re-rendered, right? So I thought maybe this component would be re-rendered again. Oh, you're talking about here? No, I didn't. I did not. That's a good call. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, good call, dude. Where where'd they all go? Why'd they all leave me? Oh shit. Okay. Okay. It just wants to delete everything. It's kind of weird. Why? They don't like me. They just all decide to leave. Okay. Sometimes when I use other people's software, I imagine what sort of problems they might have encountered during development. Oh, dude, I do that all the time too. I look at stuff and I'm like, man, this must have been a motherfucker to build. Like that one part, right? Okay, I think if well, okay, so for each item, I think that's what the problem is. Each item has is deleting on it. Is deleting is being sent here and watched by use effect, right? And so that means once it turns true for one, it's going to trigger for every single component, right? Because every single one is doing the same thing. Oh, no, yeah, this is only for the delete, like some delete action that's not even set up yet. That's why. So don't worry about that. That's just for testing right now. So what I'm thinking is if it is deleting, I wonder if like if on press, if is deleting and like I need to know is deleting and the item is equal to the item that we're deleting. I think this logic may make sense. I don't know, we're about to find out. My class is watching you. Hey, what's up, class? Hey, make sure all of you log into Twitch real quick and get on the stream so we can, count those views. Just kidding. Thanks for tuning in. So I'm thinking if is deleting and I don't know, dude. That still doesn't make sense. Yo, what's up, OC? OC Babker. What color theme am I using? I am using. Let me show you. Oh, man, I don't. It's Adam. It's Adam. Adam Dark One. Dark theme. Adam One Dark theme. Holy moly, I can't talk. There you go. Adam One Dark theme. Sorry. GitHub Plus theme for VS Code? I gotta check it out. Yeah, no problem, see. Do you have any other way to track what items being deleted? Yeah, so I don't, and that's what I'm thinking I need, Evgen. I think in my song list view, I need to set like the maybe index or ID of the item being deleted, maybe something like that, because when we do on press delete, set is deleting to true, but I need each swipe animated swipe row to know if that one should be deleting or not. So if that's the case, maybe we pass in a is deleting How is your animated swiper working right now? I see you have is deleting, set deleting local state vars, but aren't passed anywhere. Oh yes, I just added that right now. So animated swipe row actually removed that because we're not using it because we're passing in is deleting into that in that component, right? And then I'm just watching it within use effect, so that should be working. But the problem is now that it's deleting everything and it's not deleting just the one. So you can change is deleting from a bool to the item ID and pass is deleting and is deleting equals item ID, which would only be true for the correct item. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Um, Something along those lines. So is deleting, but wouldn't it have to be is deleting and item ID equals the current item ID? Check Twitter. All right, let me check Twitter. Then we do this thing. Yo. Dude. Overhead and everything? Yo, this is what's up. Look, here, I'll show you guys. That's me. Look, that's me. See, this is what schools should be. All schools, all classes should be watching me on stream right now. Yo, thanks Hearthstone. And thanks Hearthstone's class. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the stream. I hope you are at least. Looks like you're hard at work over there. Unlike me. Thanks for this post, dude. This is awesome. I appreciate it. Yeah, buddy. Oh man. Okay, so Abjin, you're saying is deleting is the ID, and then yeah, so renaming it. Oh, you're saying if the ID exists, and then if is deleting is equal to the item ID. Gotcha. Gotcha. Hey, Casualty Games. Hey, we're making a collaborative social playlist. Yeah. There's the task. Yep. I think of too much song item logic in your songs view. You should only need to pass functions that looks like on delete item equals item ID that the item can trigger after confirmation mentioned. Each row should handle its own alert logic. Yeah, that's it's kind of also the other thing that I was thinking too. It like we do have a lot out here that is handling that logic. But okay, I guess you're right, Poopa. I agree with you. But let me get let's get the actual animation for each item working first, and then let's see how we can move that out because I agree with you. I do think that needs to happen. Um, mm, yeah. Okay. So the only other thing as well is we need to is is I don't know like is deleting song ID, and then we can do set is deleting song ID. Here We're going to do this. And then set is deleting song ID is going to go here. And this is going to be item.id. A4E, what's up? Welcome in. The legendary Josh Wolf. Welcome in, friend. Thank you so much for the follow. Thanks for being part of the Pixologic team. Glad to have you here. Casually, the IDE we're using is VS Code. Is deleting should be specific to each row. Yeah, and so that, yeah, I mean, you're right. I don't know how to get this alert. Ooh. Because the alert's being triggered by the swipe action, right? That's the whole point. Like, this swipe action component's right here. And this swipe action is being set in here. So I need to do some sort of like passing through those things properly. I don't know, man. I don't know why like I'm having a difficult time looking at this. All right, so we can pass this as null. Definitely curious to see if this is working though. Any C# developers in here? Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Swift dev. There we go. That swipe action component and everything else should be wrapped in one component that is deleting. You can even use set state within your render item function. So you're saying that swipe action component and everything else should be wrapped in one component that has is deleting. Okay, yeah, so that I kind of have that. That should probably be in the animated swipe row, right? So what I do here is the animated swipe row, so the swipe action component gets rendered out here. So technically it is wrapped in there. But the problem is that I'm building it outside of it, right? It's happening within the songless view and not happening within the actual animated swipe row. So this could, I mean, technically we could do that there. We just pass in the proper props. But the one thing we do need is the list item component, which is always displayed on top of it. Hey, Fang Skills, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Pixologic team. Glad to have you. I want to create an app that combines YouTube, Twitch, and Mixer all together. Do you think that's a good app? Tell me more. I don't know. Sounds like it could be something. It just sounds like you're adding a bunch of social media things together, man. Nice, DK. Faku over here. You made a funny. Yes, he did. That's cool. The chat of all three platforms. Hey, it sounds like a very interesting idea. So this is a chat combined with everyone? Sounds like a dangerous time. That did it, but I don't think it actually ran it. It did run our animation, but it didn't actually properly run it because we did our delete before the animation ran. But it is calling it. So technically this method does work to some extent. Oh no. Did I die? Oh, sorry. I think I froze for a little bit. You should do it, Fang. Sounds like it could be a fun time. I mean, so that did work, right? Again, if I go here, it does delete. It doesn't run our animation properly though, because again, it's deleting the cell before the animation actually comes into play. All right, Evgen, thanks for the help today, dude. Have a great rest of your Monday. Okay, so now we know that works like that. Now let's try to optimize it a bit more, because this isn't very good MVP material. Doesn't need to happen within the songless view. You can add another controller level that wraps swipe row and just accepts an item on delete item function after confirmation. It triggers the animation like you're doing now, but you'll need to use callback that is called after animation. Right. Okay. So we have our songless view, which is our main view, which is this thing, right? Our songless view is a swipe list view. Let me actually move this over here. Yeah. So I remember last time, Poopa, we did that. Last time we did that, Poopa. So we have that set up. The problem is getting the proper action funneled in there is what I'm trying to understand. And so I think if we talk through it one more time, I might be able to get it. Can you say Maxim, please? Teacher class? Here, hold on. Maxim. Can you please teach your damn class? All right. Sorry for the profanity, but you gotta teach a class. Don't let these kids keep watching Twitch. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. Listen, you all can tune in 5:30 a.m. PST. No worries. I'll teach a class whenever you need it. If Maxim can't teach class at the moment. Hey, honey, welcome back. Nice to see you. Okay, so our swipeless view. We got that view thing there. It takes in our render items, which is the animated swipe row. Animated swipe row is each row here, right? So it has a top, which is this thing, and it has a bottom, which is this thing. The top is the list item component, and the bottom is a swipe action component. So we know that. That's good to know. No worries, Hearthstone. I'm glad you guys are enjoying. Thanks for tuning in. Did you get another first try? Oh, you know it. You know how many tier 3 subs we got today from those first tries? 0. But it was good. It's a good try. Yo, what up, Bex? Bex and Joe Pan, thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the Pixelogic team. Glad to have you both here. Thanks for tuning in today. Jesus, DK. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Okay, and so in our swipe action component is this thing up here, right? So we create this thing. This thing takes in our confirm delete song action. Confirm delete song action, again, which has our alert. So we're talking about having each swipe row handle its own alert, right? Each one needs to handle its own. So what we could do is we can change animated swipe rows, kind of what you were saying, Poopa. Change animated swipe row to actually create our swipe action component, right? And so all we need to do is pass in our list item component, and our animated swipe row would be maintained here, because we always know we're going to have an animated swipe row. We pass in, then we need to pass in a function that we pass into our animated swipe row, which would be this alert that we set up. But we don't want to hard code that alert. We don't want to hard code that alert into our animated swipe row. Does that make sense? We just want to pass in this thing that will do our animation, that will do our delete and whatnot, but it should be hard coded in the wrapper. Oh, the swipe, gotcha. The alert should be hard coded in the wrapper. Okay. Yeah. But what if one day the animated swipe row doesn't want to have an alert? Right? Like, what if, I guess you pass in a flag or something for that? Casualty Games, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Pixelogic team. Glad to have you here, you Swift developer, you. Yeah. Okay, let's start doing this. Because I'm on board with you on a lot of this, but I think there's some things that I'm not very much on board with. So first thing is first. Let's take out the this thing, the animated the swipe action, and let's hard code that into our view, because I think that's what we need to do for sure. So instead of doing this, just comment that out. This thing needs to go over in this thing like this. And then, oh dude, but that's, I don't know, I'm thinking like way too ahead, but like, what if we want to add more actions to the swipe row, right? Like, I want to be able to pass in multiple swipe actions if I want to. And if I'm creating my cell here, or I guess I make like a specific swipe action, I don't know. Like, this could be a delete swipe action with delete or something like that. Because if I do this in here, then this is always going to be hard coded as a delete action button unless I pass more props in to the swipe action. Right? So it's like, CIA from Earth, or Cia from Earth. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Pixelogic team. Glad to have you here. We're just struggling right now, or I'm struggling. Just trying to figure out the best way to do this. Because we could also do like, I don't know, swipe action type. And if we pass in the swipe action type and it equals delete, then we generate this type of swipe action. And then if we need to add more, we can just pass in more swipe actions, like I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'm going around in circles. Swipe action. Dun, 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 dun. Because I'm trying to now think of also the wrapper stuff. This is one of those things that I feel like when I get off stream, I'm going to think about it and be like, oh yeah, it's exactly how you should do it. Your stream layout is clean, by the way. Yo, thanks, dude. I appreciate that. It's been a while since I've updated it, but I need to add another scene where it's just another scene or two probably, but one of these days I'll get to it. I don't think that this should be hard coded in here. I think the swipe action should be passed into this list view. And then like technically this should be rendered out as an array. I got to look in the documentation about how the swipe action or the swipe row handles it, but pretty sure swipe row can take in more than one action. Let me just like double check that. It's like I would like to make sure that I keep that in case I ever want to add more. Yeah, see like this one, this is rate 1 and 2. Let me look at the example real quick. What's up, off? Yo, you know we're always finished, man. Come on now. You know we're always finished. No, I can't find this thing in here. Oh. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Yeah, so I think the consensus is this shouldn't be in here. This should not be in the song list view. But I don't know how to move it out properly. Is basically what's happening. Yeah. And yeah. It's frustrating. It's a frustrating there, that's for sure. But at least we got it to do the delete, which is cool. But it's not fully doing the animation, which is not cool. So I think on that note, I do have to head out a little bit early today. I'm trying to get to work a tad bit early. And man, just trying to think more about like what this can be. But I appreciate everyone coming out today. If you're new to the channel, consider giving it a follow. Get notified when I go live. We're here every day, Monday through Friday, 12:30 p.m. UTC and 5:30 a.m. PST. Yeah, drop a follow, get in here, or even join our Discord. We have a pretty cool community in there. A lot of people that were on stream today are also part of the Discord community. We'd love to have you all in there chatting, showcasing your projects, and being a part of the crew. Sorry for the shorter stream today, folks. But yeah, I might have to start doing the stream a little bit earlier because I'm trying to get to work a little bit earlier these days. So might be starting at 5 instead of 5:30 a.m. But appreciate you all coming out. Gamma7869, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Pixologic team. Glad to have you here, friend. Thanks again for joining in. Folks, at the end of every stream, we also love throwing a raid. A raid to a fellow programmer here on Twitch. So if you are a sub, grab that first message, Adalan, rip the bun. And if you're not, don't worry, grab the second one, Twitch raid, rip the bun. And we're going to find a programming streamer for us to go show some love to. Show some love. Let's see who we got here. Wait, did they? Okay, no. I was like, this whole UI change is throwing me off. Let's see who we got at. Cookie starts upstream coding. Hey, if you ever happen to be on, man, you never know. You never know. Let's see, building an RSS feed part 5. This looks good. What the hype? Ooh, this looks actually pretty awesome. I can't stream my work. Ooh, yeah, no. Don't do that if you can't do it. Let's do it. Everyone grab the raid message. Rip the bun. Shows man some love. Raid. Chevy Wood. I don't know if I've raided Chevy before. I think I might have once a long time ago. Stick around for the raid, folks. Again, let's show some love to Mr. Chevy over here. Again, appreciate all you guys being here. Hope you have a great rest of your day, great evening. And yeah, catch you back here, same time, same place tomorrow. Enjoy the raid.